Melissa Melendez, who served in the California legislature for 10 years, talks about how laws have changed and why certain California policies are not delivering what they're supposed to. The 55-year-old says it's very rare that a bill gets dropped in committee because legislators don't want to drop each other's proposed bills.
So if you and I are Democrats and you're on the committee, let's say public safety, and I bring my bill forward and you don't like my bill and you grill me on my bill during the committee hearing and you very clearly state you're not really happy with my bill, you're still going to vote for it. You're going to put it through. Why? Because next week you have a bill coming through my committee and you don't want me to kill your bill, especially if I'm the chair of that committee. So they just push everything through and say, Governor, you deal with it.
Melendez says this approach is risky.
I've seen so many bills get through committee hearings and get to his desk that I never in a million years thought would make it to him, and they certainly wouldn't have made it to him 10 years ago.
In addition, she shares that leaders of union groups have leverage over politicians.
I have been in committee hearings where I have seen union leaders standing at the back of the hearing room, nodding their head yes or no to the members sitting on that dais when it came time to vote, and that is no joke.
The committee chairman or chairwoman have authority to shut down a bill before it gets a hearing.
Now they do that sometimes, rarely, but sometimes they'll do it with a Democrat bill. Usually that's a bill that's way too controversial, that causes problems within their own party, and so they don't want to touch it. So generally leadership will say, do not hear that bill. And then the chair will say, okay, we're not going to set that bill for a hearing. Mostly it's Republican bills, but to be fair, occasionally it is Democrat bills. But it used to be every bill got a hearing. Every bill had its day in the committee, and pass or fail, it still had a hearing and it was still debated.
She says that is no longer the case. Moving forward, she believes legislators should be able to discern bills, recognizing whether previous policies are effective or not.